Hello, hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Well, it's been a while since I've done a live stream. Sorry for that, but, you know, life is life. I've been helping other people on their live streams, stuff like that, work, all that good jazz. So, we will wait till about, half a dozen people get in here. If they do anymore, I don't know. It's one of those things. But we will go ahead and loop this until people get in. So, hey, y'all. How you doing, Carl? How you doing, Freaky? I'm good, Carl. I'm good. I've just been taking a break from YouTube. You know, but I know it's been a while since I know it's been a while since I've done a live stream and everything. It's how it is. Hey, David, how you doing, brother? I've been. Oh, sorry. It's like 98 with like a heat index of like 110 here in Texas. So if y'all hear the AC, I'm sorry. But, you know, how it is. So we are going to, if y'all haven't been keeping up with the smaller articles around the world, it's all right, freaky. And if y'all, things are going bad again, supposedly. 16 Idaho potato farms have went bankrupt. They have sold their land to Bezo. Walmart now is starting to create a subsidy, like a never say that word, but substantiary, like a low cost farm, like farming. They are buying out a lot of big farm plots and everything across the Midwest, and they're incorporating it into their own name brand stuff now. Yeah, I know, right? Freaky, I'm sorry. So I am creating this live stream to inform people of what is going down and what is happening. A lot of places, a lot of farmland is being bought out, especially like in West Texas. West Texas, the Midwest. And pretty soon it's starting out as a good idea. It is starting out as a good idea. But in the long run, what's up, Jared, brother? How you doing, my awesome brother? A lot of dairy farms are also being bought out in the east, around Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, stuff like that. And I know, like Jared understands Mayfield milk. Mayfield milk is now trying to be bought out by Borden milk. It is a lot of it's Borden and Blue Bunny that's trying to buy out Mayfield in the the quote unquote Dixie South. That also means that Jersey milk, that because Mayfield is known for their Jersey milk. It is up in the air about it right now. And if you know anything about Borden milk is the most expensive milk that's out there on the market right now. Yeah, freaky. All corrupt schemes start out as a good plan. It's Hey Jared, are you free? Are you open to join in on a discussion and everything? Because I know deep down you're still a Southern boy and you still want to prepare for your family too. If you want to have a one-on-one discussion about what's happening, I can throw you a link if you want to. It's just, I don't want a lot of people up here. I don't want a whole bunch of nonsense going on, because this is actually a informative live stream that I'm trying to do for people. Um, it's I'll send this for Jared if he wants to join. Oh, you're not home? Okay, okay, brother. Yeah, you're good. You are good. Yeah, yeah, Carl. Yeah, I heard about Mueller also, because I have prepper friends, and everything on YouTube from all over the world, like Funky Prepper and stuff like that. Um, right now, I'm going to tell y'all, if Freaky, you've never been on a panel, so if you would ever want to be on panel, we could always let you on mine. But the world is starting to, inflation is taking its hit now. And it's not just, the price of everything except for clothing, like house needs, stuff like that, is taking a hit, is taking a huge increase hit. If you, right now, if you have the land, and I know a lot of people in the UK and stuff like that, your back garden, you're allowed to have a quote unquote garden in your garden. Um, oh, you're good, Freaky. Don't even worry about it, brother. Everybody has to jump in that hot water one day. Texas is known for not having a sales tax on food at all. Like, if it's if you have to cook it, you don't get, if you have to cook it, you don't get charged taxes for any kind of food that you make at home. Thank you, Jared. You take care, brother. Be careful out there, man. But if you have the land, if you have if you have the means to grow your own garden, it is not a lifesaver. It is not a end all be all idea. But the thing is you have to start somewhere. And right now it's cheap enough to buy seeds at dollar stores like Dollar Trees, especially Dollar Tree, because Dollar Tree is starting to have heirloom seeds. Heirloom seeds, the difference between an heirloom variety and a non-heirloom variety is heirloom varieties are traditional, and you can use the seeds and dry them out and regrow them and save them. But if you don't get an heirloom variety, it's a 50-50 chance that those seeds will produce. Most of the time, those seeds are a one-time use seed if they're not heirloom variety. Um, and And right now, if you can get one or two, you know, at least get two of one kind of fruit tree or berry bush, you know. Strawberries is the best thing that you can grow right now, and they will last forever. If you can get your hands on some strawberry seeds, use them, utilize that. Meat, meat is one thing that humans do not have to. Meat is one thing that humans just do not have to rely on. It's true. Vegetarians and everything make it seem like it's a godsend, but we can adapt better to eating vegetables than we can adapt better to eating vegetables than eating meat. What's up, Nubby brother? Are you free, Nubs? I don't know. Nubby Nubby wants to be a prepper. Nubby wants to Nubby wants to be a lot of things. I'm trying to teach Nubby. Yeah, trust me. Trust me. There's enough humans in the world that, you you'll never starve. I mean, seriously. But in reality of everything, it's easier to grow vegetables and produce vegetables quicker than it is to produce red meat. Chickens, on the other hand, poultry, fowl, you know, that those are quicker to raise and to eat and to harvest. So if you can, I mean, and chickens are dual purpose. Chickens provide meat, they provide feathers, they provide eggs, they provide everything that you need for whatever you want. Only thing is you have to have a rooster for every 6 to 10 hens. So if you're just going to have chickens, you're just going to have eggs only, and eggs run out. Like literally, they run out. Like chickens will stop producing eggs. So if you believe that you're going to sit and eat eggs all day long in a time of recession, in a time of, this high inflation, you're going to think again, because just like I say for everything else, if you don't eat eggs normally, if you don't eat eggs, it's pointless to have chickens. If you cannot stand the taste of eggs, like me, I can't stand the taste of eggs. Oh, you're good, Nubby. You're good. I know you are. Yeah, chickens will. Oh yeah, trust me, freaky. Everybody can be a prepper. You don't have to have skills. You don't have to have anything to be a prepper. You to be prepared, to have preparedness. Literally, there is like I tell everybody, there is no expert in everything. There isn't. Because even an expert can have their whole entire crop yield die on them. It comes to Mother Nature. Nature can give and nature can take away in a heartbeat. I mean, especially in the living conditions that is around, especially with, and I'm going to sound like some, California, vegan, whatever, but with everything being polluted into nature now, it's harder and harder and harder to grow everything. Even in the Midwest, they're having problems growing crops because of acid rain from the major cities that's polluting, going out into the fresh, open fields. No license needed for that. Yeah, ducks too, Carl. Yeah, ducks, quails, guinea fowl. I mean, any kind of bird any kind of bird, they produce everything. It is an amazing, like, birds are the Swiss Army knife of food. People, a long time ago, people thought chickens and everything were of the devil because of the clawed feet, So only the kings and dukes and rich people ate chickens because they were smart. They knew. But poor people that relied on religion to tell them everything were afraid of chickens. They only used chickens for fletchings. I mean, for their arrows and everything. What's up, Nightmare? How you doing, brother? But with the price of inflation going on all over, and it's not just in the first, quote unquote, first world countries either. It is happening all over. It's happening in Mexico. It's happening in the Philippines. It's happening everywhere. And if you don't, and I hate doing this fear speech. I hate doing it. Oh yeah. And see, you have to worry, and like in the UK, what is it, the UK gray squirrel? You can't hunt them. You can't eat the UK gray squirrel because they are one of the biggest carriers of rabies. They are infected. And also they are infected with brain maggots. Is it the UK gray squirrel or the red squirrel? I don't remember which one. But I know one of the two varieties of the UK squirrel has rabies and brain maggots in it, like brain worms, that infect the whole entire body. Yeah, I mean, we could call it whatever we want to, freaky, but in, the way the internet is, how it is on the internet, brother. Like, people abuse what you say. People turn what you say around on you and try to, like, most prepper channels are now considered fearmonger channels on YouTube. And I don't understand that. I don't understand why they consider prepper channels and survival channels fear monger channels. Yeah, the gray one. Thanks, Carl. Yeah. And you know what? You know, 90% of the stuff, like what you just said, Freaky, 90% of the stuff that grows in your yard that are considered weeds, like dandelions and, you know, buttercups and stuff like that, baby's breath, all of that is edible. All of that is wild edibles that we can eat. But the the government and the FDA and everything consider that stuff bad for you. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it. I knew one of them. I knew one of them were bad, and one of them was protected. I got them mixed up. Oh yeah, same here, Freaky. Yeah, it's right now. We're going. We're going to go to Walmart. I'm going to show y'all how to make a basic setup garden that anybody can put anywhere that they want to. It's literally a 5x5 plot. I mean, everybody has a 5x5 plot, you know. What's up, John? How you doing? I missed you too, brother. I missed you too. I know it's been a while since I've been on, but you know, life and everything, it just. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Carl. I went to a restaurant over here in Austin. They had a dandelion salad for $15. $15 for a dandelion salad. It's called a wild edible salad. $15 for that. Yeah. Oh yeah, he does. Oh, happy late birthday, brother. Happy late birthday. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, $15 for a dandelion. And Starbucks is selling dandelion tea. Dandelion tea for like $8 or $9. Dandelion tea. And people are buying it up like it's crazy. It's just because most people don't understand this stuff. We have been told for generations for the last, like, at least the last 100 years, that dandelions and all this stuff is bad for you. Yeah. It's just all of these naturalists that are out now supporting all this stuff, supporting wild edible eating on the trails and everything. That's where big businesses are saying, boom, we can get dandelions for pennies for the pound and sell that stuff. It can. Yeah, it's really it's the root and the milk of the dandelion that turns it into a laxative. It's a cleanser. Yeah, like, but these businesses, like what we were talking about, you know, all these healthy farms and better suitable farms is what's going to hurt everybody. It, it's it, it, it's it's crazy. The world the world is a better place now in some mindsets, and it's worse in some mindsets. But you can say that about every generation that happens. You know what I mean? Every generation has its problems, has its good, has its problems, has its pros and cons. And understanding what's good and what's bad is the problem in everything. And when it comes down to it, push or shove, that's why it's always been that way ever since the beginning of time with farmers. Hey, what's up, Helena, sis? How you doing, girl? But the prices are increasing more than what people make. Every 3 to 4 months, the prices are increasing on everything. Unless you are literally getting all your stuff from China. I mean, if you're getting everything from China, then you really don't have to worry about this, If you're not going to the store every day, or you're buying your stuff on Amazon and having it shipped to your house, like food and all this stuff, then you don't have to worry about any of this. Oh, is it frozen? Try restarting, Helena, sis. But red meat has increased a 25% charge on it per pound. Pork has increased 32%. 32% on pork in a lot of the Midwest and West. Like here in Texas, pork used to be around about $1.25 a pound. It has jumped up to $4.25 a pound. Beef, Texas is known for beef. Texas is supposed to be the cheapest place for beef in all of the United States. It has gone up from being around $2.25 a pound to $7.82 a pound. And that's for the fatty, the fatty ground beef. Yeah, petrol's going down. But the thing is, everything else is increasing. You know what I mean? It's always one or the other. When petrol or gas was like $4 or $5 here in the States, everything else was cheap. And now it's on the switch. Petrol's going down, but everyday needs is going up. Yeah. If you look at the market and everything, every time, because all of the shipping, all of the semi trucks and everything, they don't run on gas. They don't run on basic petrol. They run on diesel. And you don't see diesel going down that much. It's only the basic gas going down. Diesel is still staying in that mid-range. So when they have to put out huge amount of money for diesel, that increases everything else. Electricity? Nah. Electricity is going up. Water is going up. Heating is going up. Gas, like natural gas, is expensive now. Kerosene, um, kerosene, um, uh, propane, all of that has skyrocketed. What's up, Derek? How you doing, brother? Yep, that's see, like what Helena said. Yeah, diesel's getting expensive, and diesel runs everything. Diesel runs the supply chain. Diesel runs buildings. Diesel runs everything. All these emergency generators and everything that these, businesses run on diesel. All their shipping, their shipping semis run on diesel. It's diesel controls everything. Diesel controls all of the money. Oh, I understand. Yeah, we used to have a place where we used to live in an apartment a long time ago where the water was included in our rent. I understand, Carl. There was a time where I didn't pay for water, but like I live out in the city. You know, the reason why I went to sump pumps and everything in a natural river that runs under my land and pulling out the water straight from the river source going straight to my house with the purification process and everything, that has saved me almost like $1,500 a year, just from water. Because here in Texas, we don't have abundant water supplies. We have to literally fill up our water quarries and use that throughout the city. And we have to bring that water in from either North Texas or South Texas. Bring that in, fill up our water quarries, and give to the smaller, towns and everything out here. Yeah. I don't know then, brother. I've always believed that the world will end sometime, Derek, but the world will continuously go on. Yeah, I mean that's but World War III may be around the corner. It may be. I mean, you're already looking at Russia and China trying to create a new world currency by combining the Russian ruble and the Chinese currency. And they're trying to stop the American dollar or the euro from going into Russia and China and any of the communist countries. What's up, David? How you doing? Everybody, this is a good guy. I've been subscribed to him for a long time. But everybody say hi to David Lynn, Prepper Principal. He's from Texas. He does a lot of MRE reviews and everything. So if you want to know which MREs are good and everything that you can rely on, go check out his channel. Oh, you're welcome, brother. You're welcome. But everything is increasing, not, too much, but it's increasing slowly over time. Right, freaky. Yeah. Oh, I understand, Carl. Yeah. I mean, well, it's just like, uh, what country was it? I think it was Iceland. I think it's Iceland that, what was it? About 5 years ago, Iceland stopped taking cash. It's only debit or credit only there. They will not take cash at all. And for the longest time, I thought that's how the world was going to go. You know, I thought the world was going to stop making paper money and everything was just going to go to, like, now that the Bitcoin and, cryptocurrencies are big now, I thought that the world was going to stop with paper money because it's too expensive to create paper money. It's easier to give you a debited amount of money. And yeah, Iceland, Norway, Sweden. Yeah, that's what I thought, Carl. Thanks. Yes, sir, David. Yes, sir. Yeah, Helena. Yeah, like a lot of them. I thought, Finland, like where you're from, was going to do it too. But I mean, I guess, at least your country is still, hey, Para, how you doing? Yeah, buy silver rounds. Yeah. Well, see, that's always been a, that's always been a if the world, if the economy did collapse, if money did collapse, gold and silver and stuff like that, I don't see that that would have any. I mean, from a true perspective, a lot of preppers and everything say save gold, save silver, stuff like that. You can trade it, whatever. But in a true emergency, in a true like economic collapse, gold and silver is going to be worthless. Just like jewelry and everything else, that's going to be worthless because you can't eat gold. You can't do anything with gold or silver truly. Yeah, freeze dried foods. Yeah. Oh yeah, freaky. Yeah. That's why you do chips. That's why you do small chips of gold. Yeah. See, because I mean, in a true economic collapse, gold and silver is going to be worthless. Gold and silver is not going to do much of anything. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Derek, it. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know, David. Yeah. Yeah, per ounce is like 2 grand. And that's crazy right now, that is crazy. But that's still in a economy that we can accept it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean copper will be more useful than gold or silver. I mean, you can also build stuff out of copper. You can you can make copper, bronze, stuff like that easily, malleable metals. Right? Yeah, it's easier to borrow real stuff, like actual usable stuff. If somebody has 5 chickens and you've got 2 bars of gold, they're not going to want that bars of gold, but if you have 16, hollow point 45 shell, 45s, bullets, they're going to trade you those 45 bullets for those chickens instead because they can use it in an emergency. Yes, sir. And that's one of the things. If you store, because medicine, medical supplies, all that stuff, usable things to take care of yourself, your family, things like that. That is what people are going to be looking for. They're not going to be caring about a gold necklace that you have. They're not going to be caring about, or if you have seasonings. The thing about seasonings, like I tell everybody, yeah, if you sit and you grow your garden with all kinds of herbs and you dehydrate all these herbs and you sell these herbs, if you're somewhere on the East Coast or the West Coast where salt water comes, if you are able to harvest that salt water and harvest that sea salt, yeah, yes, you can reforge shells, freaky. You can remake bullets. You can even do it with shotgun shells if you have the right stuff to do it. Take care, Helena, sis. Thanks for coming in, hon. Oh yeah, yeah. Because the U.S. alone, if an EMP wave happens today, the United States only has enough backup ammo in storage all over the United States to last 7 years. That's it. Just 7 years. Yep. Primers, powder, bullets. Yes, sir. And you can forge your own bullets too. A lot of stuff is going to go back to black powder guns. If an end all. All right, I'm back. Sorry. But yeah, you can reforge any brass, yes. You can reforge shotgun shells too, But the world will go back at least 200 years. If an EMP wave happens, if we lose power, if we lose the ability to keep up with mass production. And you have to look at the downfall of everything that is slowly going to happen. We will have power for maybe a year, backup power, stuff like that. Then water will probably go down first. Being able to keep up with sewer systems, being able to keep up with water, then electricity. Electricity will go down next. or it could be vice versa, because more people can live without electricity than they can water. Depends on how the world at that moment handles everything. But during all of that is the main thing. Humans. Humans is going to be the main factor in any situation. All right, no problem, brother. Hey, Danny, how you doing, brother? Actually, your crossbows will run out of ammo because if they're composite arrows or bolts, they will shatter. They will shatter after multiple uses. It's not going to be like The Walking Dead because they didn't take that into account. And also, if you shoot a weaker composite arrow than the strength of your crossbow, it will shatter it also because it's not meant for that force. So you have to be careful on everything that you use. Nice, David, brother. Okay. Yeah, everybody go over and check out David. It's just like his name is his channel's name. But it's just like, not all 9mm bullets are the same. There's the Chinese 9mm that is smaller than the American made Chinese bullets. There is different size, all different size of handgun ammo. You have to know the specifications of your handgun before you just put in any kind of, just because it's a 9mm doesn't mean that it's going to shoot all 9mm ammo. Just like the Russian 9mm. The Russian 9mm is a diameter smaller than regular ammo. Mm-hmm. Thank you, David, brother. Yeah, there's a lot of different size 9mm. There's a lot of different coating 9mm. There's also a lot of 9mm ammo that is not made out of brass, is made out of copper that will also explode on high end caliber 9mm also. Yep, that's what I was gonna say too, David. There you have to be careful with your guns. And if you use cheap ammo on it, make sure you clean your gun after every use of it. All right, take care, Freaky. But we're going to look at so to start off with a good garden, a good quote unquote victory garden, like what they had in World War II. Every household had a victory garden. Same thing with this. If you could buy, you can buy lemon trees, any kind of citrus trees, because in a apocalyptic event, or you know, SHTF or anything, you're going to need lemons because you're going to run out of toothpaste, toothbrushes, stuff like that. Lemons will cure and clean your teeth for you. So just chewing into the lemon will clean your teeth. That's what all the pirates use to cure scurvy and everything. Get citrus plants. Lemons, limes. Yep, that is true, Carl. And if you can, get a good kayak. Get a good kayak. Because if flooding ever happens, or if a dam breaks, or something like this, you're going to need to get from point A to point B. It's good to have a backup. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Willow bark, carrots. You could get what's called horse root. Horse root, the Native Americans use to clean their teeth and brush their teeth with it. If you're in those certain areas, where it grows. Hey, Pinzer. How you doing? Well, and whenever, if you're going to be growing from your house and everything, use natural stuff. Use compost, manure. Don't use Miracle Grow. Don't use any of that stuff because of the chemicals that they put in that. Because remember, what you put into your plants is what you put into yourself too. So if you use basic just topsoil, it's good. If you use manure and compost, right here, $3.27 for manure and compost. That's what you're going to need. When it says specially formulated or anything like that, remember those chemicals are going to go into those plants that you're putting in your body. It's no more better than what you buy out of a store. What's up, sis? How you been doing? And if you can, mix it with mulch, okay? Especially if you're in a dry area like I am in Texas, mulch will hold water in and continuously water your plants if you are lacking in water. You have to remember, the plants need just as much water as you do. Doesn't get any better. I mean, what's good for you is good for your plants. Take care, Carl, brother. Get some rest, Get some rest, brother. It's great seeing you again. But oh, little gecko, little lizard. If you can, get coconut. You can grow plants in coconut shells. You can grow plants with pretty much anything. But right here, $199. $199 for this basic canoe, starter kayak. Doesn't have much room for storage or anything, but it's to get from where you need to go. You know. See, get these Persian limes. These Persian limes right here. Persian limes can withstand pretty much anything. Stockpile. If you can eat tomatoes, stockpile on these, especially after growing season. The tomato cages. Because you're going to need that. And you see what I'm talking about by if you don't water your stuff all the time, it gets dehydrated just like you and it starts to wilt and it starts to die. Like parsley, just parsley alone. Everything is wilting. Everything is pretty much dying because lack of water. And even big places like this can't afford the water to give to everything, which is sad. They're a multi-million dollar business all the time, and they can't afford the water to water just a few plants. Nice, sis, nice. Congratulations, sis. The best thing that you can pretty much buy is peach trees. If you can buy peach trees, they can survive in pretty much any condition, any weather. So make sure you stock up on like peach trees and get 2 peach trees. And if you can get those peach trees, make sure one's a male and one's a female so they can produce and create more. You can even get, small barrel citrus tree, like lemon and lime bushes, you know. These are everything that you're going to need to get. Blueberries. Blueberries are amazing. They can last through everything. Look at them already starting to come in. Look at all these blueberries starting to bud. See? Look, they're already turning. See? Wonderful. Wonderful. That's what I like to see. And pretty soon that they're going to go on sale and everything, and you're already going to have budding blueberry bushes, Budding, if you already buy it while it's budding, you don't have to wait and take that slow period to let them seed. See, they're already going on sale already. Hibiscus. Hibiscus. You can make teas out of hibiscus. You can make teas, you can make tinctures, everything. You can even use hibiscus leaves as a bandage on your wounds to help heal. Oh yeah, yeah. You can grow lemon and limes in pots. They adapt to whatever that they're in. Um, but it's the same way with blueberries. Same way, blueberries. If you contain them in a pot like that size, they're only going to get so big. You may have enough to last for you and, your significant other, but, I use blueberries to go across my fence and let it just wild grow. But right now is the time to start doing this. It's if you don't want to pay $4 or $5 a pound for tomatoes and everything, grow your own tomato plants. They don't take that long, and you will have more and better tomatoes fresh off the vine than what you'll get from a grocery store. Yeah. Yeah. This, if you grind it up and you dehydrate it, grind it up with the petal, with the stem inside of it, because that's where all the nectar and the sweetness comes. If you grind it up together and dehydrate it with the pollen and everything, like how it's showing here, it makes that natural sweetener in it, and it sticks into the grinded leaves to make a perfect tea. Right, it is. And the thing with tomatoes grow all year round. So if you get cherry tomatoes or Roma tomatoes, stuff like that, that are small but abundant, you can take those. If it becomes winter time or whatever, you can take it all and take it out, put it inside in a small corner, whatever, and it will continue to grow as long as the heat conditions are right for it. As long as you keep it around a window so the sun can still feed it, and you'll have tomatoes all year round. Same thing with hibiscus, same thing with anything else. If the conditions are perfect for it, it will continuously grow even after its end season. Purple hydrangeas, like those, you can do the same thing. You can take off the flower leaves. Any flower is edible. Any flower can be turned into a tea. So any of these, any petal flowers, flowers like this, do not touch, do not eat. But any petal flowers that create pollen, you can eat. You can make tea out of. You can drink. Always remember that. Any petal flower, like all of these, you can make teas out of. Even even buttercups or dandelions, and all of it is good. All right, everybody. My phone just hit the 10% mark and everything. I'm gonna get off of here. I will. I'll charge the phone and everything. I'm gonna go and pick up the stuff that I need. Then on the next live stream, I will show you how to make a small 5x5 garden in on your land that you can use. Or, well, since you're already here, Lens, I will show you something. Since you're already here, Lens, for you, since you have a patio, right now at Walmart, you can get a kid garden bed, a raised garden bed. You can get this. It is, I think it's like 3 foot wide by 1 foot across for $55. $55 for a 3 foot by 1 foot raised garden bed. And you can grow pretty much anything that you want there. Like, see, and it even has a chalkboard on there so you can write what you have growing in it so you remember. But yeah, like all this stuff, $55 is nothing. You know what I mean? And go to the dollar store, get your herbs, go ahead and start seeding them, then just plant them and go. Um, that's perfect for somebody that just has a balcony or whatever. You don't have to worry about hanging pots. You don't have to worry about winds coming and blowing it over or blowing it off your balcony and smashing into somebody's car or whatever. But what's up, Ghosty Poo? How you doing? You can always weed, but yeah. All right, my phone just hit 5%. All right, I'm gonna have to get off here and everything, family. Ghosty Poo, why you late? Why are you late to the party, sir? I got you an electric lawnmower, Ghost. Electric lawnmower. But, you know, everything's out there. Everything is out there to get your hands on. I mean, and all of this stuff, all the soil and everything can always be reused, repurposed, can be rejuvenated. It doesn't just stop. It's like, oh, it's one growing season. Now I got to go get more soil and everything. It can always be reused. You add eggshells, coffee grounds to it, compost it. Hey, Mayor, how you doing? Hey, CR. Hey, Chad. Oh my God, everybody coming in, and I'm on 5%. Oh well, I'll keep talking to y'all until 5% and until I die. But right now, like I said, right now, everybody needs to start growing. Everybody needs to start taking the steps to be self-sufficient. And if you're too bullheaded and you think that the world's just going to get better, you're dead wrong. You think the government, you think anybody, you think your neighbor gives a damn about you. They don't. They truly don't. They could care less because you're replaceable. But you have to step up for yourself. You have to take these steps to do it. And, you know, and you can say, oh, I work so much. I do this. I put 120 hours in last week of my job and I'm out here buying this stuff. Then I'm going to do another live stream soon. After the phone charges, I'm going to do another live stream and show y'all how to make a 5x5 garden on your own damn land so you can grow your stuff. It ain't hard. Look at everything here. Look at all this. This goes on sale. They don't keep this stuff. After the growing season, it all stops. Like this. You can get a versatile ground level garden bed. You don't want to dig. You don't want to get dirty because you're a privileged little white girl. Here you go. You can build it any way you want. You can build it's 4 boxes, okay? You can get a raised garden bed. I mean, seriously, a raised garden bed for like $70. You can get this kid garden bed, 3 foot by 1 foot, for $55. Put it up, fill it with dirt, get your little fingers dirty for a minute, then go get your pedicure or manicure. The Weed Garden Expo. Hey, look at this, look at this, Ghost. This was an ancient Zulu tinkering fertility goddess thing. But look inside. You could store your weed in it, man. Sorry. I mean, there's pretty much everything in the world that you can do on this. Like, anything and everything. Right. Look, look. You can even get an organic mushroom grow kit. Okay. Pink oyster mushrooms, golden oyster mushrooms in a box. It's already pre-set up for your lazy ass. All you got to do is just open it up and put water in it and spray it down. You have mushrooms. You have mushrooms. It is so easy to grow everything. People say, "Oh, I got a black thumb" or whatever. Look. You don't want to get dirty? There's a hydroponic kit right here. Grow herbs in grow herbs on your windowsill. Hydroponic refill packs. Microgreens grow kit. People make thousands of dollars growing microgreens and selling it to small businesses because they're garnishes for like salads and stuff. Yeah, you're welcome, Mayor. Yeah, like they have all of these. They have regular oyster mushrooms. They have the colorful oyster mushrooms. Yeah, they're on Amazon. Everything, you just buy it. I mean, look, you can put this in your house on a table. It's a modern indoor LED grow house. It's got the lights. It's bamboo, long lasting, durable finish, designed to fit seed starting trays. Excellent in kitchens, living spaces, DC adapter with timer, 2-prong plug. I mean, that's $74, and you can grow whatever you want to in your house. Yeah, yeah, John. See, me and Ghost are on the same level on this. There's more people than there is anything else. Look, you can even buy a heating mat to help. You can buy a heating mat to help your garden grow. It is so much easier now to grow stuff than it was 20 years ago because of DIY growers out there. But all of this stuff, look, you can get a propagation station where you just literally put the roots into the water and let it soak up. It's a different version of hydroponics. That's $14. You can get another one for $14. You can put these up on your wall sconces and grow herbs into your kitchen. You don't think you have time to water your garden or anything? They have water globes now. You fill this up with water, shove it into the garden, it will drink what it wants out of this. And it's not glass, it's plastic. There's so much you can do and not even have to worry about it. Plants will grow themselves as long as you take the first step to doing it. Yeah. Yep. You know it goes. Yes. Yes, John. Yes. But everything is at your disposal now to start a garden. Look, if you want to be decorative in your house and everything, you have wall planters that you can plant all over. It's got drainage holes, keyhole style hardware. I mean, you have everything at your disposal, everything at your hand, in your hands right here. Is it going to cost money? Yes. But is it going to save you in the long term? Yes. Yes, and yes. There is pros and cons to everything. You're going to spend money. You're not going to be a frugal farmer and do whatever if you're living in an apartment. What's up, scary sis? How you doing? And like I said, oh, like I was talking about, new lawn, new lawn and repair, Bermuda ryegrass mixture. So if you're worried about that little 5x5 spot and everything, having a bald spot or whatever, and you're tired of your garden, throw that on it. You got grass again. Easy. And look, combination seed, fertilizer, and mulch all in one. You can grow your garden back, your grass back afterwards. Thank you, scary sis. Thank you. But everything here is usable. Everything here has a purpose. If you don't know how to cut your, if you don't know how to cut or trim your stuff, look, they have garden snips, so you're not damaging your plants, so they can grow back. Hey, Ghost, I found your beautiful gloves. Oh, look at that! I can see Ghost Ops with his beautiful long armed gloves on. Oh, Ghost, look what I found you. It's even got some puppy gloves in it. You and your little collecting basket. Oh, that's so adorable. Hey, Debbie, how you doing, sis? But this, it's too easy to make a garden. There's no reason why you should be spending $50 to $60 or more on grocery vegetables. Oh, sorry, man. There shouldn't be a reason why you're doing that. There just shouldn't be. And if you have a problem about it, I got an axe for you. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Oh, look at that splitting mall. But everything everything has a reason. Oh, you can fix that. There's thousands of things you can grow in sand, sis. You can grow watermelons, you can grow gourds, you can grow squash, you can grow a lot of stuff in sand better than you can dirt. All right, everybody. I am literally on 2%. I'm going to have to get off of here. I will send a link. I will make another live stream after my phone charges, and we will make a 5x5 garden that you can use. All right. I love you all, family. Y'all take care. I'll see you on the next live stream when we make the 5x5. Okay. Love y'all.